So the only thing is, Dr. Taran Bajwa, if you can see me, if you can just maybe send a hi to me right now, and I can probably then add you. But I want to say hi to everyone. Yeah, so if you go live, Dr. Taran, I can then join you. I need to see your request. Very technology. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to start again because I don't think that. Okay, everyone, so he is just getting onto the live, and in the meantime, while he gets on live, just want to maybe take a couple of your questions and say hi to everyone. Hi, Jacqueline, Shabnam. Hey, Ray, Jacqueline 143. Bad boy, Lucky. Hello, Sandeep. So many of you here today. Thank you so much for joining. Jacqueline Nimra, Pakistan. Jacqueline 143. Jacqueline F. Alina, what's up? Hey, Ashish. What's up? Great to see everyone here. Okay, I'm gonna go look for Dr. Taran again. I hope he's sent a request this time. Guys, this is gonna be really difficult because there's 4,000 and more requests. Okay, I am actually going to go onto his live and join his live because it might be easier than trying to find his request on my live. All right, guys, so I'll see you in literally 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back.
It became COVID Sahyog. But after you shared a story on YOLO Foundation page, and when the Delhi government came knocking, so we realized the limitations at the back end. It was there were the caseloads. It just jumped to another level. Then we had medical legal aspect to be that had to be taken care of for all the doctors who were working along with us, who were volunteering. So we shifted to covidsahay.org now, and we are working 24/7. We're taking cases 24/7, and it's all free. The consultations are all free, pan-India level. And even for this initiative, there are a lot of people who have helped us out. But there are a few people who I love to mention: Dr. Rashi and Dr. Shivam Dang and Mr. Uday Nanda, who have been constantly supporting us during this initiative. And even now, at covidsahay.org, ma'am, what we're trying to do is with the help of your channel and with the help of YOLO Foundation, we're trying to reach out to as many people as we can right now, so that there are a lot of people back home, they don't have the access or they can't go to the hospitals, and they're still worried. Mentally, it's really frustrating for them because there are no doctors available, because most of the doctors are in the hospitals working on the serious cases, and the mild cases, they're being left behind because they don't have anyone to talk to. So that is this. That is why, So that is why we brought up this teleconsultation services. So anyone sitting at home, they can call us 24/7. We have a team of 80 plus doctors who are working day in, day out. So that we could reach out to them and we can help them with the mental agony they guys are going through.
I find that so amazing because when I was speaking to your colleagues today as well, they were saying that you treat about 200 and you take about 200 consultations every day.
Yes, ma'am.
And
yes, ma'am, that happens.
That's a crazy number, and I'm sure it will only, because you're growing so fast as an organization as well, I'm sure that that number will just keep growing. I actually hope that it actually becomes less, and we're able to fight this pandemic and move on and,
exactly.
in life. And so, but Doctor, can you give us some basic information and some insights about how we can take care of ourselves during this COVID time?
Ma'am, see, to be very honest, beating COVID, it is collectively on the shoulders of the citizens, of each and every individual of this country. There are few pointers that are already out there. I again reiterate on them. First and foremost, we really need to mask up. We really don't need to, put our guards down. Even although we're getting vaccinated, that doesn't mean we can't give it to someone else.
Yes.
People get vaccination done and they feel, okay, there's no problem with us anymore.
Yeah.
But they should realize we could give it to someone who's not vaccinated, who's who's immunocompromised. So we should really put our masks up, whenever we're stepping out of the houses. Second, social distancing norms should be completely followed, even now.
Mm-hmm.
Till the time whole of the world is not vaccinated, we should keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Washing hands regularly and maintaining proper ventilations. It is very important. And if we, I can't stress enough on these all 4 points, but it's just like these are the basic things that we really need to follow to flatten the curve.
Doctor, is there any type of home remedies that we can follow that might help us build our immunity and just basically make us stronger? Is there any, or maybe eventually help us fight COVID? Is there anything that we can do sitting in our own homes, that we can make out of our own kitchens? Is there anything like that?
Yeah, ma'am. See, what happens is if any person feels anything that mimics COVID, first and foremost, they should consult a physician ASAP. They shouldn't delay it. And the COVID test should be done. And whereas the home remedies, steam inhalation 2 times a day, warm water gargles, that can be done. And we should cold water sponging if the patient feels there's fever. Proper healthy diet and the proper hydration. It plays an immensely important role for the patient to heal up faster. And one more point about overdoing of anything, be it steam inhalation. We've seen patients taking steam 5 times a day, 10 times a day. It should really be avoided. It should really be avoided.
Okay, so
yeah, everything should be
twice a day is more than enough.
Sorry, ma'am. Yeah, twice is good.
Twice a day is
yes,
more
ma'am.
than
It's good. It's good.
And everyone's
it's more
talking
than
about like vitamin C, like having your vitamin. Like, is that something also that should be in diet?
Yes, ma'am. It does play. It does play an important role. Vitamin C and multivitamins, they do help to boost your immunity. So you can have a tab for vitamin C, twice a day, 500 milligram, and the multivitamins, they keep helping you just to heal up faster.
And I think like a burning question we all have, because a lot of people are saying it's fine, you can like self-isolate and then you can like medicate, but I think there's so much miscommunication about self-medicating. How do you know when things get out of control and you have to consult like a physician or a doctor, and just self-isolating and taking care is not enough? Like, how do you know when it's really getting out of hand right now?
Ma'am, okay. As I have mentioned before, first of all, if anything mimics COVID, you should get yourself tested. And regarding your questions for, how do we get to know that, the case is going out of hand or it's dangerous? Ma'am, there are a few things. One is a person starts feeling difficulty in breathing. The oxygen saturation starts dropping below 94. There's a persistent cough. There's a chest pain that's there. And there's fever that's, that stays even after 5 days, even after having your paracetamols. That's the medication for fever. Even after you taking it, the fever keeps, it's just still there. And there's a lot of mental confusion a patient gets into. So as soon as a patient feels these symptoms or the family member sees these symptoms, they should rush to the hospital.
Okay. All right, perfect. I think that's great. So another burning question I've been getting is about vaccines. There's been quite a few in the market right now: Covishield, Covaxin, Sputnik. So is there any that's better than the other? And
no. It's just all 3 out there for just one sole purpose: to save lives. So anyone, you get any vaccination, you get any vaccines around you, you have your date fixed, you have an appointment, please go out there, get yourself vaccinated. They're all out there to save you. That's the prime motive for the vaccination. That's the prime motive. That's how we can achieve the herd immunity. So it's better, as soon as you get vaccinated, you get a chance, please get yourself vaccinated. They're all out there to save you.
And
there's no one better than the other.
That's actually great to hear, because I think a lot of people were like deliberating about that, and I think wasting a lot of time in that whole
Exactly,
thought
exactly,
process,
ma'am.
that whole confusion. And what
Yeah.
about any do's or don'ts post vaccination or right before vaccination? Is there anything important to keep in mind?
Yes, ma'am. Before vaccination, if you have fever, try not getting vaccinated at that point of time. One, that is very important. Two, post-vaccination, ma'am, it's just mild side effects that might happen to a child being vaccinated, when a child is born. It's just like you have a pain at the injection site, you can have a cold pack at the site, that would provide the relief. And if you have a mild flu-like symptoms for a day or two, a paracetamol, that would suffice the need. And a proper rest, the person can go back to work the very next day. So
That's
it's really fine. There's no major side effects, ma'am.
perfect. So, doctor, that's
Yeah.
all that we have for today. And these really were, some of the most common questions that we were getting
Yeah.
and that we wanted you to explain in today's live. And thank you so much for joining us and being with us today.
No,
We absolutely love the work that you're doing. And can you tell
thank you,
us the
ma'am.
name of your website in case anybody has any queries or needs a consultation? They are giving free consultations on COVID. On what is the website again?
Ma'am, it's covidsahai.org.
Okay, covidsahai.org. So
Yes,
that
ma'am.
is definitely something that we should be memorizing and keeping there because we're going through such a pandemic right now and it's affecting all of us. I know that there's a lot of people also suffering from COVID psychosis where there's just fear in the
Yes,
air of
ma'am.
actually contracting it and what to do and there's panic and so
Exactly, ma'am. That's what we're trying to reach. It's just not about the COVID things that we're trying to help. It's just about the mental problems or the mental health that we're trying to focus on. I think if a patient talks to a doctor, that really helps him out. That really eases the person, the patient out, the family out. So that's the thing, we guys are really focusing on to.
yes, that's amazing. I think that's what's important is just that people feel that there's someone to talk to at a time when there's
Yes, ma'am.
I think a lack in facilities and in doctors and so at least having that person to talk to, I think
Yes, ma'am.
this solves a lot of issues. So thank you so much, doctor, for the work that you and your entire community is doing, and thank you so much for being
Thank
with
you so much for
me
having me.
and continue with
Thank you so much for having me,
work.
ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Bye
Thank you.
everyone,
Thank you.
see you. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.